Hey, good evening. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, dogs, cats, birds, fish, tropical fish. Hope everybody is doing okay. Hope you're getting better. I sincerely mean that. Some people don't care about nobody else's welfare, but I do care. I just want to talk about the drama community again. I've come to the conclusion I'm not going to call people out because they've already done that. And see, here's the trick. Here's the game. Here's the game. They want you to mention them so that they can get the clicks, so that they can get the views, so that they can get that check. See, I'm hip to it. I'm hip. See, I caught on. See, I've been sitting back. I've been sitting back on my other channel, and I've just been observing these people and the things that they're doing. I'm convinced that they're all in on it together. I think what they're doing is they're doing it to get clicks. They're doing it to get views, and they're helping each other out. I think it's a conspiracy. I think they're all in on it together because you can't be you. How can you be a grown person and you have kids, but yet you so immature? You grown women in their 40s and 50s and act like children, and you got men in their late 30s to 40s acting like kids, and they're back and forth, bitching and moaning, and people in the world dying. You have people that don't have water to drink, don't have food to eat, and you on YouTube bitching and crying and moaning and won't stop attacking each other. I think you guys are doing it to help each other get views and to get your sub counts up. That's why I'm not going to mention your names, because that's the game. That's the game. If I say something about you, then you'll make a video and say, "Yeah, look at this loser. Look at this loser. He only got 190 subs." And yeah, why is he mentioning my name? And then you get your lynch mob to come over here and bother me, which you're not bothering me, because all I'm gonna do is just block you. But you'll get the lynch mob, the lynch mob mentality. They'll have their subs come over and they'll do it. And you have people that will come over and start talking shit to me. That's how the game is run. Start talking trash to me like I don't have a right to say what I have to say out of my mouth, but you do. See, the only opinion that matters is yours. But I'm down. That's why I don't mention anybody's names. I'm not going to contribute to your sub count going up. And then you'll say, "Oh, well, here he is there. Yeah, he's trying to use my name. He's trying to use my name to get subs to promote his channel." You see, that's the game. That's the game. I had an asshole in the guitar community come at me. I left him a message. I left him a comment. I said, "Won't you look into this?" It was about I thought he would be interested because it was a GOP. He's supposed to be for the Republican Party. Okay, he likes the Republican Party, the GOP. Okay, that's fine. But there was a group. They are conservative Republicans, and they're being censored, and a lot of their videos are being censored on YouTube. So I shot him a message. Hey, try to put the word out, sign a petition. Maybe you want to sign a petition to help these people to get their channels unrestricted by them being Republicans. I thought maybe he would be on board for that. He sends me a comment. He like an arrogant narcissist prick that he is. He sends me a comment. I'm not quite sure where you're going with this, or if you're just trying to promote your channel. No, I'm not trying to promote my channel. I was trying to help the Republican Party. Because you're supposed to be a supporter of the Republican Party, because you're always talking shit about how great the Republicans are and how sorry the Democrats are, I thought maybe you would be on board with that. It didn't have anything to do with me, but this motherfucking prick, he that was his response. Am I trying to promote my channel on his channel? No, that's not what I was asking you. That's not what I asked you. If you actually read my comment, you would have understood. If you actually read the comment, you would have saw what I was trying to do. I left you a link to the Republican Party. It's a website where they're trying to get restrictions lifted because they say they're being censored. I thought maybe you would be on board for that. It didn't have anything to do with me. If I wanted to promote my channel, I would have left you a link to my channel. I would have left you a link. But see, this is what you have to deal with. Sometimes these are the type of people you have to deal with. These are the people you have to deal with. So I left it alone. I didn't say anything else to him. And you know what I did? I unsubscribed from his ass. And I blocked him. And I moved on. I didn't try to keep nothing going. I didn't try to start no shit with him. I ain't cuss him out. I didn't leave him no nasty message. None of that. I unsubscribed from him and I blocked his ass. Because I'm like, you know what? I came to the conclusion, you know what? Fuck him. Fuck him. And that's the conclusion that I came to. That's the decision I came to. I wasn't going to sit and go back and forth with him. And then his buddies will jump in. You know how the game go. Something that they don't have anything to do with. Then his punk ass friends will chime in and will start saying nasty shit to me and you know trying to stir the pot. You know, to try to get the same thing, to try to get attention, to try to draw views. So I just left it alone. I just left it alone. I don't say nothing else to that motherfucker. I don't say nothing else to him. I don't go to his channel. And then you know you want to treat me like that? Cool. I'm cool with that. I know how to drop you. I drop you like a bad habit. And that's what you do. You drop these when you have somebody that will do you like that. Just drop them. Just drop them. Just drop them. If they start losing enough subs, they'll care. They holler about they don't care. Well, when you lose enough subs, you'll care. If that's what you all about, it's about getting that check. It's about getting that check. That's what it's all about. It's about getting that check. Ad revenue. But these are the type of people that you have to deal with here on YouTube. Now I'm thinking he would just go over there and say, yeah, I'll check it out. Go over there, click the link, go over there, look, and you can see exactly what I'm talking about. And all he had to do was sign this petition. All you gotta do is click it. That he would support them. Yeah, he's a Republican, all right. So that goes to tell me, does he really care about the Republican Party? You know, he wanted to talk about politics all the time. You didn't care enough to support them, to support a cause that they were trying to have put through. That goes to show me you ain't shit. I don't belong to no political party. I ain't no Democrat and I'm not no Republican. I don't vote that way. No conservatives, no liberals. I don't vote that way, and I vote. I support a person based on what they're campaigning to do and their track record, to try to see if they're going to do a good job. Their ideas, you know, somebody with fresh ideas or great ideas, or somebody that's actually making some sense. You know, they're not trying to just attack somebody, but they're trying to somebody that's actually trying to get things done. That's how I vote. I don't care about whether or not you are conservative, you're liberal, you're moderate. No, I'm not. That's not how I vote. That's not how I vote. And you're not going to label me as one. I vote on who I think. What I do is I analyze. I look at these people. I look at a person. I look them up. And I pay attention to what they're saying, what they're doing. And if they're doing good things, that's who I vote for. That's who I vote for. I don't get pigeonholed in. You have Republican stronghold states, you have Democratic stronghold states, but you have a lot of. I've noticed though, which is a fact, a lot of these Democratic strongholds are heavy crime, riddled with crime, drugs, and violence, and unemployment. A lot of these Democratic areas, they have major issues. Things that's not getting done. Nothing is getting fixed. Nothing is getting done. But you continue to vote Democratic simply because he's a Democrat. Regardless of him being not worth a shit, you was going to vote for him just because he's a Democrat. And that's kind of fucked up. If you think about it, that's kind of fucked up. And you might have, say for instance, you have a Republican candidate, a great guy or a great lady, great track record, smart. You won't give them a chance because of their party affiliation. I had a woman. I was at the voting location where you go to vote, and this woman said, "Oh, I can't vote for her. She's a Republican. I ain't voting for no Republican." And I just looked at her, and I just looked at her. I looked at her, and I'm saying to myself, "Wow. This is why nothing in this city is going to ever change. This is why nothing in this city will ever change." She didn't even look at the woman's track record because she was a Republican. And I'm like, wow. And this is how a lot of Democratic strongholds, they beat this into people. They brainwash people into keeping the state blue, keep it blue, keep it blue, keep it blue. Regardless of the problems, things getting worse and worse and worse, regardless of the problems, but you want to keep it Democratic. Why? I'm an independent voter, but I'm like, why? But why? And when I ask that question, I'm like, but why? When I ask that question, I can't really get an answer. I really can't get an answer. Yeah, but man, these YouTubers, I see what the game is though with you guys. I see what the game is. You all are in on it. You all are in on the money. It's all about the money. It's all about the money, because how can you dislike somebody, but yet it seemed like the way you all dissed each other, you dissed each other so much, you might as well be promoting the other channel, because you won't stop talking about him, or you won't stop talking about her. So I'm thinking there's something going on here. It's all about that money. It's about that check. Yeah, but this is just my random thoughts. It's just my random thoughts, guys. But yeah, man, you have some people that complain. They have, I know I'm blessed. I have a good job. I have money. I have a nice place. I have a nice car. I know I'm blessed. And you have some people that all they do is bitch and moan. I was looking at today on the news on CNN, this old elderly woman in Ukraine, old elderly lady, was standing there with her hand in her head, with her hands up to her head, shaking her head, and the lady was crying. This poor old lady house got razed, got leveled by airstrike, by Russian airstrike. She don't have nothing to do with that bullshit, with the bullshit that's going on. And these poor people, it's always the poor people, the poor civilians that have to suffer. This poor elderly lady's house was nothing but rubble. And she was sitting there like, what in the world am I going to do now? And she started walking. And she was so tired of walking, somebody went and got a wheelbarrow, put in a wheelbarrow, and was walking to get her to safety. And I'm like, what a shame. What a freaking effing shame. And you have some people, all they do is bitch and moan. But I got to get off of here, guys. But take it easy. Take it easy and be safe out there.